Hello everyone. Let's step into a world where imagination knows no bounds. Welcome to a journey through some of the most iconic and captivating video game titles that have left an indelible mark on the gaming landscape and are worth spending hundreds of hours. From epic medieval battles to dark and unforgiving realms, from mythical creatures to strategic alliances, these games offer experiences that transcend the screen. Mount & Blade 2, Bannerlord. In Bannerlord, players can create and customize their own character, choosing their background, skills, and appearance. The game features a vast open-world sandbox environment where players can engage in various activities, such as trading, recruiting soldiers, participating in battles, sieges, and politics, as well as forming alliances and pursuing personal ambitions. Bloodborne. Bloodborne is an action role-playing game developed by From Software and published by Sony Computer Entertainment. It was released in March 2015 exclusively for the PlayStation 4. The game is directed by Hidetaka Miyazaki, who is known for his work on the Dark Souls series. Set in the fictional city of Yharnam, Bloodborne is known for its gothic and dark Victorian-inspired aesthetic. The game features fast-paced, intense combat, intricate level design, and a challenging difficulty that is characteristic of From Software games. Key features and aspects of Bloodborne include atmosphere and setting. The game is set in a world afflicted by a mysterious and deadly illness that turns people into horrifying beasts. Yharnam, the city in which the game takes place, is plagued by this illness, and players take on the role of a hunter tasked with investigating and uncovering the city's secrets. Combat. The combat in Bloodborne is marked by its aggressive and fast-paced nature. Players wield a variety of melee weapons that can transform into different modes, allowing for diverse attack strategies. The game encourages players to be proactive in combat, rewarding well-timed dodges and counters. Dragon's Dogma is an action role-playing game developed and published by Capcom. It was originally released in 2012 for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, and later versions were released for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. The game is known for its open-world exploration, real-time combat, and a unique system involving the creation and sharing of AI-controlled companions called pawns. Prepare for a mythical journey in Dragon's Dogma. Battle legendary creatures, embark on epic quests, and explore a world filled with magic and danger. Kingdom Come: Deliverance is a historical open-world role-playing game developed by Warhorse Studios and published by Deep Silver. Released in 2018, the game is known for its realistic depiction of medieval life, historical accuracy, and immersive storytelling. Historical setting: the game is set in the Kingdom of Bohemia, now part of the Czech Republic, during the early 15th century. It strives for historical accuracy in its depiction of the time period, including architecture, clothing, social dynamics, and more. Realism and immersion. Kingdom Come: Deliverance emphasizes realism in its mechanics and world design. This includes aspects like the need to eat, sleep, and maintain cleanliness, as well as the influence of clothing on social interactions. Non-fantasy setting. Unlike many other RPGs, Kingdom Come avoids fantasy elements such as magic, elves, or dragons. Instead, it focuses on a more grounded and historically authentic experience. Open World. The game features a detailed open-world environment that players can explore, including towns, villages, forests, and countryside. Quests and activities are seamlessly integrated into the world. Combat. Combat in the game is designed to be challenging and requires skill. Players engage in sword combat that takes into account factors like weapon weight, stamina, and proper technique. Archery and other forms of combat are also present. The Witcher 3: Wild Hunt is an action role-playing game developed by CD Projekt Red and released in 2015. It is the third and final installment in the Witcher video game series, which is based on the book series by Andrzej Sapkowski. The game is known for its expansive open world, intricate storytelling, and complex characters. Open World. The game features a massive open world divided into several regions, each with its own unique environments, quests, and characters. Players can explore cities, villages, forests, mountains, and more. Main story and side quests. The game's main storyline follows the protagonist, Geralt of Rivia, on a quest to find his adoptive daughter, Ciri, who is being pursued by a supernatural force known as the Wild Hunt. In addition to the main story, there are numerous side quests and activities that provide depth and context to the world. Choice and consequence. The Witcher 3 is known for its morally ambiguous choices, where decisions made by the player can have significant consequences later in the game. Divinity, Original Sin and its sequel Divinity, Original Sin 2 are both role-playing games developed and published by Larian Studios. These games are known for their deep and immersive storytelling, turn-based combat, and emphasis on player choice and interaction with the game world. Divinity, Original Sin. Released in 2014, Divinity, Original Sin is a prequel to the Divine Divinity series. It features cooperative gameplay. The game can be played in single-player or cooperative multiplayer mode. Players can control two main characters, and in multiplayer, each player can control one character. Turn-based combat. Combat takes place in turn-based mode, emphasizing tactics, positioning, and using environmental elements to gain an advantage. Environmental interactions. The game's world is highly interactive, and players can use various objects, spells, and elements to create chain reactions in combat and exploration. Dragon Age: Inquisition is an action role-playing game developed by BioWare and published by Electronic Arts. It is the third main installment in the Dragon Age series and was released in 2014. The game is known for its expansive open world, complex characters, and branching narrative choices. Key features and aspects of Dragon Age: Inquisition include open world. The game features a large and diverse open world known as thetas. Players can explore various regions, each with its own unique environments, quests, and creatures. Customizable hero. Players create their own protagonist, known as the Inquisitor, by selecting a race, gender, and class. The Inquisitor is a pivotal figure in the story, leading a group called the Inquisition to combat a world-threatening event known as the Breach. Companions and relationships. The game features a cast of companions with their own backgrounds, personalities, and storylines. Building relationships with companions is a key aspect of the game, affecting both gameplay and the narrative. Tactical combat. Combat in Dragon Age: Inquisition combines real-time action with tactical elements. Players can pause the game to issue commands and strategize during battles. Baldur's Gate 3 is a role-playing video game developed and published by Larian Studios. It is the third main installment in the Baldur's Gate series, which is based on the Dungeons & Dragons (D&D) tabletop role-playing game. The game is currently in early access as of my last update in September 2021, and more content and features are expected to be added over time. Key features and aspects of Baldur's Gate 3 include Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition. The game is based on the rule set of the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons, a popular tabletop RPG. It incorporates D&D mechanics for character creation, combat, spellcasting, and interactions. Narrative and choices. Similar to other Larian Studios games, Baldur's Gate 3 emphasizes player choice and narrative depth. Players make decisions that impact the story, relationships with NPCs, and the outcome of quests. Elden Ring is an upcoming action role-playing game developed by From Software and published by Bandai Namco Entertainment. The game has garnered significant attention due to its collaboration between Hidetaka Miyazaki, the creator of the Dark Souls series, and George R.R. Martin, the author of the A Song of Ice and Fire series, which inspired the Game of Thrones television show. As of my last update in September 2021, here's what is known about Elden Ring. Gameplay style. Elden Ring is expected to continue in the tradition of From Software's action RPGs, featuring challenging combat, intricate level design, and a dark fantasy setting. Open world. One of the significant departures from Software's previous titles is the introduction of an open world setting. Elden Ring is said to offer a vast and interconnected world for players to explore. Mythos and lore. George R.R. Martin's involvement is expected to contribute to the game's lore and storytelling, which is known for its depth and complexity. Customization. The game is expected to allow players to create their own character, providing options for customization and specialization. The Legend of Zelda is a highly acclaimed video game franchise created by Nintendo. It is known for its action-adventure gameplay, fantasy setting, and iconic protagonist, Link. The series has been a staple of Nintendo's gaming lineup since the original game's release in 1986, and it has spawned numerous sequels, spin-offs, and adaptations across various Nintendo consoles and handheld devices. Key features and aspects of the Legend of Zelda franchise include: fantasy setting. The series typically takes place in the fictional land of Hyrule, a kingdom with a rich history, diverse landscapes, and a mix of medieval and fantastical elements. And there you have it, guys. These games are more than pixels on a screen, they're gateways to realms where you can become a hero, a villain, or something in between. Join us as we celebrate the diverse tapestry of gaming, a universe where each title offers a unique story, an unforgettable experience, and a journey into the unknown. So, whether you're a seasoned gamer seeking your next epic quest or someone new to the world of gaming, let this video inspire you to discover new worlds, forge new legends, and embark on unforgettable journeys. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel.